Thank you very much for joining me. And today on the Snack Pack 5 minutes of news for AI and cloud, we're going to take a look at a new feature or two new features that's been released from Azure just yesterday on the 26th of February. And this is the addition of TLS and TCP protocols to the Azure Application Gateway Load Balancer. So let's have a look. Yesterday, Microsoft released the Application Gateway Load Balancer features of adding TLS and TCP protocols to the load balancer as two features. As you know, in the past, we've had the Azure Load Balancer with TCP load balancing capabilities, and I get the idea that with the idea of adding TLS and TCP to the application gateway, I believe that in due course that we will see the Azure load balancer being deprecated. Now, Microsoft has not hinted at this. It's just a feeling. It's like, why didn't they add TLS to the load balancer, the existing application, the existing Azure load balancer, okay? And they haven't. So this gives me the idea that for going forward, we should start thinking about using the application gateway layer 4 TLS and TCP in our designs. I think it would be a good idea, because I could see this coming to an end at some point. But let's have a look and refresh in our minds what this does, or what the existing application load balancer, application gateway load balancer actually is. It's a layer 7 load balancer with the ability to load balance HTTP, HTTPS, WebSockets, and HTTP2. And what it does is, if you look at this diagram that we have here, we've got a laptop out on the internet, and this could also be your public space, because the application gateway allows for both public and private spaces, okay, to be front-ended, okay. And we have our application gateway load balancer, and at the back end we have a pool of virtual machines. These could be virtual machines. They could be containers in a Kubernetes cluster. They could be containers in an Azure container app environment. So yeah, I mean, there could be quite a range of applications here in the back end. But basically the idea is that as traffic would arrive here from the internet to the front end of this load balancer, and either HP, HPS, or web sockets, or HP2, it would get routed to one of the available back-end web servers in the pool. Okay, and as of yesterday, they've started to add this new feature, which is the addition of layer 4 and TLS and TCP. Now, we haven't had TLS originally on the Azure load balancer, so this is very important, because I mean, the traffic that we would normally have seen coming through here is basically socket traffic, and it would be coming in and it would be going to traditional applications that we would have seen, like, you know, Redis cache or your MQ messaging or your database, and you would want to load balance that traffic coming in across those. And as you can sort of see, this is what your layer 4 is doing here with your TLS or your TCP. Again, on the front end, this will be your public or private space. Here I'm just showing it as in a private network, but it could be public or private. So this is a very welcome feature. One thing I would say to note about this is that it is on request only, so I can't delve too much into the workings of it. But once I get access to it, I'll come back and do another snack pack on this again. But basically, if you want to get access to it, it's a registered preview only. So I hope this has been some use to you, and we'll catch you the next time. Take care. Bye.